FD2 and FD, right? FD, okay, that I was going to say, because the platforms really do play into how much Pac-Man can use his hydrant. And FD will definitely work also in favor of Duck Hunt as well, because there's a lot of vertical juggling room right above the stage that you can do can, you know, the clay pigeon, all sorts of business. All right, FD, here we go. Starting off, let's see what type of player this is. So yeah, he's got the can out. He's choosing to. I think he's going to try and put Pac-Man player into a left-right like situation where he's like backed up against the can. Because now both these players can really wall each other out if they so choose. But I think eventually, because just like Pac-Man, the can get hit back at Duck Hunt. So, gets him with the down smash off the ledge. Goes high, catches it. Beautiful back air. Not too much of a percentage discrepancy between these two players right now. Although this is some superior edge guarding here. He almost picked up the bell there. Puts out the can. Wow. Wow. Just says, no, I'll take it. Just totally just says, I'll take the trade. Yeah, so we got sitting at 3-2. Not bad. Quack showing interesting usage of the can here. They're again, both characters are using the copious amounts of space above FD to their advantage. Just for the can here, you can see juggling and Pac-Man going high. This match is gonna be all over the place. That's interesting. Interesting audio issue. Oh well, at least the viewers can hear it correctly. Oh man, wow, that's ironic. That's a little bit irony there. That's funny. Pac-Man gets hit by his own fruit. You will die by your own stand, says Quack. How embarrassing. That happens a lot. Yeah, with the can and the what's his name? The gunman, like the shooter or whatever, like the Wild West dude. And you got the can, the Wild West guy. Clay pigeons and the hydrant and the flute out at the same time. Like, I think this matchup here is one of the most like interesting in terms of like it's a projectile war, but it doesn't have to be. But it most often is. Right. It's like each character has like a little bit, somewhat of like a mini army that they can have like 2 out of 3 like options or like, you know, vessels out at once. And almost quite with Chaos, right? Yeah, almost gets that conversion there. Or Senator, right? Yeah, Senator. Almost gets that conversion there off the bell into the back air. It doesn't quite work out. Dead even right now. Yeah, here's the so the fire hydrant bounces and it's pretty heavy, but the can explodes and it's smaller, right? And you kind of have more control over it. But the explosion hitbox is definitely, I think, maybe it could be bigger. It definitely feels bigger than the moving hydrant hitbox. Oh, wow, he somehow dodges that can. Uses side B to get back to stage. Wow. Excellent use of item throwing through the stage. See, also, you can hit the can without making it explode there, as you saw with the fire hydrant interaction. What's going on, man? Oh, man.
All right. And I'm back on the mic as well.
What's going on, man?
Great to be back on.
We got Senator and Quack.
Yeah, this game 1. Oh, okay.
This is game 1.
Oh, they both trade.
Wow, they trade.
I got that one. That was
I don't know, man. Even, we've seen standard run-of-the-mill stuff. You know, typical, you know, Pac-Man, Duck Hunt gameplay. They're both making really good use of the the area above FD. Yeah, it's small army 1 versus small army 2, you know?
Exactly. It's really only entertaining if you're able to understand the intricacies of the 4D chess at play right now.
Right. You need a high IQ to understand Duck Hunt.
Exactly, the Duck Hunt Pac-Man matchup.
Right. It's like
right now, look at this.
Blasted Richard and Mortimer fans talk about all the time. Oh, F smash.
Yeah.
All right.
That solid F smash to close out the first game, and Quack TM is going to be putting them on the board on their name.
Very dominant Very dominant duck
Yeah.
play here. That was pretty,
Last
that was
stock
pretty good.
situation, but it was actually a pretty good last stock for Quack. I feel like they were definitely controlling it, and kind of showed on the percent too. It was very low percent.
At the beginning of the match, they both did rock, paper, scissors, and I think came down to FD. So
Right.
I'm curious to see if they'll choose FD again, or they'll go with the 4 platforms. Okay, yeah, this might be a way different match just because of I think Pac-Man gets to benefit more because his hydrant. You know, if we put his hydrant on more surfaces, which just lends more and more like unknowns, should you say? Anyways, here we are, battlefield, small battlefield, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah. So here's the new-ish stage, right? It looks a little bit like like PS2. Looks a little like
it definitely
PS2.
looks like Battlefield aesthetic-wise.
Yeah, the platforms are actually like slightly closer towards the center or something.
I don't think they're positioned differently, but like, so literally what they did for this stage is they just removed the top platform.
I think I could be wrong, but I think that's not right. I know they removed the top one, but I think actually if you look, yeah.
Oh, so they did make it look like PS2, but they used like the same size.
It's slightly closer. It's some melee nonsense.
Yeah,
it's slightly closer.
Yeah, slightly closer.
Nevertheless, it won't make too much of a difference usually. Anyways, yeah, as we see, wow, Senator going real deep there. Ooh, bro, that was really smart using the hydrant.
That was smart
to stuff out the can. Yeah, see with the platforms in play here, Duck Hunt can really kind of just camp underneath them and put out a wall of explosives. And then, you're standing on the platform here. Have an up there. Have another one.
Oh, almost landing a backer, but nothing. Percent is definitely climbing those Senators in a bit of a tough spot in the start of the second game. Nice back air from the other side of the stage, and we now got our first stock on the board for Quack. Meanwhile, only 28% on themselves at the moment.
Looks like Senator might have to change up his game plan a little bit, which we saw last stock him right before he died. He was going a little more aggressive. He's going in more, and I think it's kind of working. But when in doubt, if something's not working, do something different.
You're right. We're definitely seeing that at the moment.
I've always found it a little peculiar how Pac-Man Dare launches like to the side and up.
Oh yeah,
it's a little weird.
It's a bit of an odd angle.
Pac-Man's a weird character, man.
I feel like some of the angles that they put on these moves were like literally just there for like mix-ups on like Hydrant.
Right.
I feel like that's where like most of the utility comes in.
Right. Also, I mean, to be fair, like Pac-Man's a classic gaming icon, but like a lot of he's more of just Namco, the character, if that makes sense. Because
that's for sure.
Most of his move list isn't really like, because Pac-Man had, I used to play them, they're not bad, like 3D games called Pac-Man Worlds.
Right.
And he has some moves in there. But most of it's just classic representation, so I mean, a lot of the hitboxes and stuff that might not make sense are just probably artistic choices. Anyways, that F Smash is going to close it out with a pretty convincing 3-1 stock lead.
Yeah, pretty good lead right now for Quack. Even after that downer connects to close out the first stock on his end, still has a lot to work with.
He's holding the Galaxian, he drops it. Okay. No good. Grab goes
the
pretty much
trying to close in, but those clay pigeons are causing for some trouble in neutral.
Man, I can't tell you how much I hate those clay pigeons. They're so good.
Yeah, they're like really good. That's like having good projectiles is definitely something the character needs. So
for against big body characters, it's a death. It's like a nail in the coffin.
Oh man, yeah, combo food.
You can do 2 or 3 of them.
Exactly.
Anyways, we got trades here. We got trades from the can. The Rohit gets the key. Yeah, the thing about the can is that you can hit the can without having it blow up, but after a certain amount of hits, usually you'll hit the fire hydrant more, and have that get displaced. But the can, you can hit it, and more than likely it won't be favorable for you.
Right. Oh man, unfortunate air dodge though to try and avoid a tech situation, or maybe just to get out of that move in general was going to cost some second stock, and now we got a tied stock situation here.
Still holding on
Senator wants to make it happen.
Still holding on to a sufficient lead here. I don't think we'll be seeing a timeout personally, but we could. I mean, if
slim
decides to
chance,
play,
because I mean, like, first of all, like, Quack's at a very early percent, while Senator's kind of like on his last legs at the moment.
right,
So you'd have to like do a lot to get that percent past where he is,
right,
in order for it to actually count as a win on his behalf.
right. You see Quack using way more liberal use of the can here because the explosion hitbox is massive.
Yeah, and 120% is like, yeah, it's trying to get those big explosions out there.
Up air.
Solid up air though to follow up.
One more might seal the deal.
I'm thinking that as well.
Tough spot. Is he going to go underneath the stage?
Oh,
he
he's trying to do some goofy offstage shenanigans.
No way. He buys himself
But
some
like,
time.
again, like, Senator could stall, but like, it's not going to be a win for him according to the rules.
Right.
And can he do it for like a minute and 55 seconds against Quack, who's kind of been like closing in on him?
Right. The percent is slowly climbing. I mean, once it gets to 175, is it 150 or 175 things become untechable?
I believe it's, yeah, like around now.
Yeah, I think it's 150.
Probably 170.
I know that personally, from personal experience, it's at least 170.
Yeah, it's probably like right now.
Right. So
I think.
right. So now anything off stage is a danger to
man.
Senator.
Yeah,
but
meanwhile,
Pac-Man with
Senator's
full
using
rage.
that max rage.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this percentage piling on.
Second win.
That's definitely a possibility.
Oh, the bell
Look at
set
that
up.
catch up with the bell. Oh, wait a
Okay.
minute.
Oh, offstage scenario.
Look at this offstage.
Uh-oh. Okay, gets the ledge.
Oh, tries
No
to go
grab.
for a roll punish and a grab on that commitment to the shield.
Oh, wow.
Quack not being caught up in that.
All this geometry going on is quite impressive.
All this trigonometry. Yeah, look at this. There's the key.
Wow. And, I mean...
140.
Oh, that's
gosh,
it.
and we're getting the downer off
Yo.
stage into the melon.
The melon?
Are you kidding me, dude?
Bro, you see that
Bringing it
pop-off?
back like that, yeah.
Minor pop-off alert.
That was one hell of a pop-off.
Coming back from just snatching the keys of death and just coming straight back out of hell. Just being like, nope, not today.
that was actually impressive.
That was a comeback.
That's what we like to see here. I'm telling you, man, 4D chess. That's what this matchup
40
is.
chess, man. I mean,
Just when you think like, hey, wait a minute, these stops aren't going anywhere, and the timer just keeps going and going down. It's because it's building up to stuff like that. You know what I mean?
we gotta tell the editor to when this goes up on YouTube to cue Guile's theme for that like 1 minute second.
Yeah, the entire like the moment he hits the last stock.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I don't think Quack is too happy about that one.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Senator is digging, popping
Oh.
off.
Do you see that music choice? I think it's a little bit funny. It doesn't really have too much to do with the gameplay, but the Fatal Fury
I
music,
didn't actually see it.
It's Fatal Fury music with a Pac-Man Duck Hunt matchup.
Yeah, only in this game, huh?
Super rad. I mean, you know.
Only in this game will you see Duck Hunt and Pac-Man facing off to Fatal Fury
That's
tunes.
right. From the wise words of Maximilian Dude, Smash Brothers is video games, the video game. I could not agree.
Yeah,
more.
it's literally just video games to video games.
Yeah. The whole thing is like a marketing smash if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
A
re-grabs
very
with the dash
successful
attack.
one.
What's that Japanese technique called? I forget. It's named after some Japanese Pac-Man player where you use the Galaxian and you hit it on like the... Is it T? I think it might be the T. I'm not sure. You hit the Galaxian.
Yeah, you got the
button.
wrong. Yeah, you got the wrong kind for that kind of, or you got the wrong guy for that kind of Pac-Man knowledge.
No,
I
that's
would
alright.
tell you.
That's right. I spend too much time on... I spend time on Twitter, but for all the wrong reasons.
I mean, it's for moments like these, no?
It is,
for
yeah,
the
man.
Pac-Man
It's
matchup.
for the
yeah.
clips.
Pays off.
That's right.
Oh, and look at that solid landing on the key there. And Senator's building
Down
up for
air.
another one here, but landing a down air
coming
off
back?
stage once again.
That air dodge.
Oh, right
Wow.
at the air dodge, but didn't position themselves
Uh-oh.
correctly to land that.
That backwards, yeah.
Backwards actually pretty solid as we're seeing there. And Senator's pulling out in front in this game 3.
Yeah, this happens. This could be a nerves thing, or you know, I mean,
Good.
I don't know too much about the matchup on paper, because spacing in this matchup is really important, but it's also really hard to tell. Like, look at that, both characters were like completely different positions than they were 2 seconds ago. So,
Right.
you know, as the environment moves them. Oh, splat! Ouch.
Yeah.
Straight Ken is gonna take one for Quack.
Yeah, no wonder why Senator was doing the absolute most to evade those cans on that last stock last game, because man, can you imagine how much sooner that would have taken him out
Yeah, that was.
on 170%. Like, yeah, that was actually really strong can.
Ooh, wow. Wow, he's just staring the can in the face and being like, yeah, that's fine, man. I got this fire hydrant.
Wow, look at that. Orange still active after hitting the gunman, and Senator's going to waste no time trying to prioritize off of that. Getting some good percent lead at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Getting the back here to activate the hydrant hitbox, and at the same time landing it on Quack to close out stock number 2. And now, the tables have most certainly turned. It is now Quack TM sitting on their winner stock.
How the turntables.
Yes, on how the turntables have tables.
Yes. I don't watch The Office too much.
Is that an Office thing?
I think so.
How the turns have tabled?
Oh, I think that's a Dwight Schrute thing.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Anyways, we've got pretty.
I feel like Dwight will be a duck on main.
Dwight would definitely be a duck on the girl.
He'd be like on like some like big brain like zoner character. I don't know.
He would totally do that. Be like, hit something funny and be like, it's all according to plan.
Yeah.
This stalling up that Senator's doing with them. Oh wow. Yeah.
And punishing the overcommitment
right.
to that same stalling you just mentioned.
That's right. You can punish over conservative play. In this game, I don't know if it's in Smash or not. Oh wow, he goes for the at 0. Wow, that was risky.
I think at 80%, like that far out, it probably could have taken it.
Could have taken it.
High knockback.
It was an investment there. Senator going out there with the investment. He's playing quite confidently now.
Yeah.
Let's hope it won't be his undoing though.
Yeah, hopefully not, because I mean, even if you are sitting like with a 90% lead, you were down a game previously. Obviously, this guy has the know-how to take you out if you're not too careful.
That's right. I think Quack is starting to adapt to these fire hydrant like bell and like fruit setups where they like cover 2 different angles.
I'm starting to think that as well, and the percent's starting to show it too. It's starting to get a little bit closer here. Or Quack being able to potentially pull it out.
Right. Once they both get past like 120, no matter what percentage it is, usually it's like the same type of hits will kill them.
Right. Well, now we're plenty over 120 for Quack. 131, and meanwhile Quack is trying to do the most to try and tie that percent up.
That's right.
Getting close to the 100 mark.
He's trying really hard with that straight can there. Oh!
Oh, man.
Yeah, no DI can save you there. Very nice key throw. Take the game. Very nice.
Great save from Senator, yeah. Good save.